my channel. Happy Monday, by the way. I hope you guys had a great weekend and now are just ready to sit and take a break from everything going on in your life and just talk about girly things like makeup. Today's going to be kind of my guide to high-end makeup products. You know, the high-end products that I bought over and over again. You know, the same product I have, you know, double, triple. I'm going to continue to probably buy the rest of my life. So yeah, I want to kind of narrow it down for you because there's a lot of products out there, especially now. Like, there's all new techniques and there's new products and I don't even know how to use them. I'm just like, what the heck? So yeah, these are basically just products that I think you can get multi-use from. I don't think they could be duped at the drugstore. That's another thing. You don't want to buy a product and then spend all this money and then realize that you get a similar thing at the drugstore and then you feel cheated, right? Like your wallet feels cheated. I know. I've had that many times. So I'm only going to be sharing products that I think are super unique or, I don't know, I've just been using for a long time and I really see a difference using them. So that's going to be today's video. Whether you're new to high-end products and this is kind of going to be your little guide, or you already love high-end products and just want some new ideas, I think that this video will be great, and let's get started. So I want to try for as long as I can to go in the order that I apply my makeup, but if I go out of order, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try. So that way I stay focused and you guys get what I'm talking about. But okay, so normally I would, or somebody would apply primer first. I'm not gonna be mentioning any primers in this video though, and the reason why is because I think your moisturizer does a great job. I have so many primers and I usually get them with gift sets. When you get something from Nordstrom's, you usually get like a free primer or money off a primer or something. So that's why I have so many, honestly. I've never gone out and was like, oh, I think I need a primer. They've only been gift sets. So yeah, with that being said, I do think my moisturizer does the same thing. And I jump around with moisturizers. There's none that I'm like super brand loyal to at the moment. What was that word? Okay, so first we're going to talk about my favorite makeup product of life, and that is foundation, because foundation just makes you look better instantly. You know what I mean? Like, you can go from, oh, I hate my skin, to, ooh, I'm looking pretty good. My skin's so good. So yeah, I just love foundation. If I'm going on a deserted island or something, I'm bringing foundation with me because it just makes me feel really confident. Okay, so I love these two for a more full coverage and just a really beautiful look. This is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, and this one is Dior Air Flash Spray Foundation. So this one is a pump, like that, you pump it out. And this one is really unique because it's a spray. I personally think this Dior one is the closest you're going to get to looking airbrushed, like an airbrush machine, and like super natural but not matte and not dewy. But if you are looking for a foundation that's not going to crease throughout the day, it's not going to transfer like when you hug people and it's like, hey, you want my face on your shirt? Like, if you're just looking for just like a plain foundation, something that's going to make your skin look great, cover everything, but also just not be overly dewy and not be overly matte, because I don't like either of those looks really. I mean, if I want a dewy foundation, I'll just mix a liquid highlighter. Yeah, this is just, I've gone through 5 or 6 bottles of this foundation. Like, I love this foundation. I'm going to continue to buy it. It's my holy grail. Next two foundations are pretty much the same thing. This one is Makeup Forever Face and Body, and this one is MAC Face and Body. Right now, I'm thinking I like MAC Face and Body a little bit better, but only because it's a tad bit more dewy and a tad bit more full coverage. But other than that, these two are so similar. The reason why I love them is because I think it's so important to have that one foundation in your collection that you can't tell you're wearing foundation. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but if you do want to go to the gym and wear makeup, wear one of these because nobody will know. The reason why I say that is because honestly, it doesn't bother me. Like, if you want to wear makeup to the gym, so be it, then do it. You know, do what you want to do always. But the reason why I don't like to wear makeup is not because people will see me wearing makeup, but because when you sweat, your pores open and I feel like everything that's on my face is going into them. Maybe that's not true, I don't know, but that's just how I see it. Okay, so now we're on to concealer. I only have 2 to mention because honestly, this is not very nice, but most of the concealers on the market, in my opinion, are crap. Like, I feel like concealer is either your best friend or your enemy, in that you love it because it, you know, hides the under eye circles, but then you have to watch it all day. You have to make sure it's not creasing, you have to make sure it's not caking up, and that it's not like down to here at the end of the day, like all just like separating and coming off. Does that happen to you? Because it used to happen to me. So there's only 2 concealers I could wear. I tried a bunch of others, but these are the only 2. So the first is MAC Pro Longwear, and I'm actually almost done. I have this in so many different colors depending on how tan I am. And then the same with this one. I have this in a few colors. Makeup Forever Full Coverage. So this one covers everything. You can even put it on little pimples and blend it all out. This one is extremely drying, but it's so heavy duty that I found a way to make it work. And what I do is I just put on an eye cream, like this one is by Tarte, it's super thick. I pat it all under my eyes, and then I go in with this and use a damp beauty blender. So if I do it like that, this won't crease. But if I don't use an eye cream, then it is a little too thick for every day. There's one powder that I use just for under my eyes, and that is Laura Mercier Translucent Brightening Powder. I actually didn't notice this when I first bought it, but ever since I've been doing my makeup in front of my window with natural sunlight coming in, this has sparkles in it, and I think that's why I like it so much. Like if you put this on now, like it's, you know, the end of the day right now, you're not really gonna notice the sparkles. Even on camera, I never notice the sparkles. This area is like a dead area to me. It's like, it could either be blue, it could be red. I feel like a lot of people agree that's not one area that you're like, yeah, I'm really confident about my under eye area. So anyways, I love that this has sparkles in it. So for me, this is such a win. It's the only thing I use to set my under eye concealer. These setting powders I'll use for the rest of my face. So this one is NARS Crystal Pressed Powder. Really fine powder. Like even if you feel it, you feel like nothing's on your fingers. Like it's crazy. I love it. The next setting powder that you guys know I love is Hourglass Dim Light. This one by NARS is completely clear. So if you put this on your skin, it's not going to change the color. These ones by Hourglass do change the color of your skin because that's the whole point of them. They're supposed to mimic certain lights, like this one is dim light, so it mimics the look of dim light. I love that they have a little bit of color in them. I feel like when my makeup is just looking a little dull and needs a pick-me-up, this is a great setting powder that makes you look poreless. So now I want to talk about bronzers. So I don't have any matte bronzers that really stand out to me that I'm like, yeah, definitely get this, because I kind of stopped using matte bronzers. I feel like I love the shimmery, like vacation look, so for the most part, I even contour with shimmer ones, and they don't look muddy. If you get the right color for your skin tone, it looks beautiful, and you don't look, if you like the really matte look, then yeah, you're gonna want to stick to a matte bronzer. But if you like a glowing, radiant look, then I recommend one of these that I'm going to mention. Oh, I did one of these. Okay, so this one is by Guerlain, or Guerlain? I think it's Guerlain, I don't know. And it's in the shade Terracotta 3 Brunette. And as you can see, it's a mosaic of different colors. And this one, when I use this, I don't need to wear blush because it does have some pinks in it and some sparkles, but it's just the right amount of color. I feel like it makes you look like you're on vacation because it has some, like, you know, ashy colors, it has some reddish brown, and it has some pink. So when you put this all over your face, I feel like it looks like you were just in the Bahamas or, I don't know, somewhere exotic, and it just really brightens up my skin. The next one I love, and I used to love this one the most, but I still like this one better now, but this is Bobbi Brown Bolly Brown, and I've used this in tutorials before. It's looking matte on my screen. I don't know if it looks matte to you guys, but it does have flakes of gold sparkle. But this one is just one color, so that's why I think I like this one better, because I feel like it gives you this whole radiant of color. But this one is really pretty too. It's just much darker. I have to use this with a light hand or I could look like orange. And last but not least, I want to mention a cream bronzer, and this is what is it called? Soleil Tan de Chanel. And to me, this is the perfect tan color. It's not too ashy and it's not too orange. It's just really pretty, and it makes your skin look so nice. And then after you put it on, this is really unique, and this is why I don't think this can be duped or anything. After you put this product on your face and blend it out, it dries like a powder. So it's not gonna feel like wet and like feel all liquidy or too cream where it starts to separate throughout the day. It doesn't feel anything like that. You can contour with this. It's a great product, not to mention it smells amazing. So that's everything, guys. Definitely comment down below what are your favorite high-end makeup products that I should try out or that others should try out. And Yeah, and also let me know if you want to see the eyeshadow side of things and brushes and stuff like that. I didn't want this video to be super long. And also, eyeshadows are kind of hard for me because I do like palettes and I do like, you know, online websites for eyeshadows and stuff like that. So if you are curious about that, definitely let me know. But other than that, I will see you guys soon and have an awesome day. Bye!